So I was literally just chilling on the bed behind me, and I was just like thinking. I was watching, I was going through YouTube just to look for like a video, and I ended up on like this one guy. He was just talking, whatever. I ended up like thinking because he said something about like affirmations can only get you so far, and I was like, oh wait, affirmations. I've low key been doing those recently because I saw some stuff about some guy doing like saying I love myself over and over again, and like eventually his life slowly like got better and better over the course of like 2 months or something like that. So like I started doing it. I did, maybe this was like, it was last week, so 2 weeks ago, basically 2 weeks ago I started doing it. I low-key kind of stopped for like the last like 6 days, but I was doing it like every day, just like saying I love myself a few times every now and then in the day. And I just realized I said it again in my head. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. And then I actually had a reason to love myself. And it really made me happy. And the reason was because like last week was one of my best weeks in a while. Like the most consistent I've been in the gym. Spent a lot of time with friends. Had a really good just a good week. I took a risk on myself. I bought this GoPro, like 350 bucks, and then I had to get an SD card. Bullshit, by the way. Another 75. They don't mention that when you get it, but whatever. Took risks on myself, did all these things, and I'm like, wait, I actually love myself for these reasons. And I was literally on the bed when I realized this. And I don't know if there's like a correlation because of like the good week I had. Like maybe leading up to it, was it because I was saying I love myself? I don't know for sure. But I just know that last week was really good. And we're like the week leading up to here was really good. And then when I say it now, looking back, like I have things to actually love myself for. And it feels like really, really comforting and like kind of like confirming your identity because like the video that I was watching, it was like, yeah, affirmations can bring you far, can bring you places, but they can't bring you all the way. You need actual proof behind what you say. And now that I have proof behind what I say, even if it was just like a week of like, like good karma or like good evidence, I actually have a reason to say I love myself. And I'm not saying like I was depressed before, but like I was just kind of really inconsistent, and the last week was like the most consistent I've been. But yeah, it was just like a really interesting thought, and I was sitting here and I was like, I gotta record this because I don't want to forget about this. But yeah, more on like the affirmation thing. Some guy was like saying I love myself for like 60 days, and his life improved majorly. Like he went from like really depressed to like working and like being happy. I don't know what he was doing, to be honest. I didn't read the book. It was a book. I forgot the guy's name, but look it up if you want. It was like the confirm like because your brain focuses on negative things, right? We have a natural negativity bias as humans because we have an evolutionary trait to like focus on bad things, right? Because back then, you would think about the bad things to eliminate the problems from killing you, etc. Way back in like the primal stages, whatever. So when you label yourself as a loser, for example, and I did this test a while ago when I was looking into like the I love myself things. If you say I'm a loser 10 times, just like do that real quick, pause, whatever, you automatically think of something that would confirm that identity that you just gave yourself. So by saying I'm a loser, I think of the thing that I did would make me a loser. For example, I had a bad morning today. Like I just did a lot of nothing and a lot of procrastination. So when I say I'm a loser, I'm automatically thinking of something confirming that, which was this morning. So you can reprogram that instead of making your brain focus on the negative things, which it will naturally do. There's no way to completely get away from that. Your brain is just meant for that. It's built for that. There's a thing called automatic negative thoughts, which basically you lead from one negative thought, like the I'm a loser, to a negative and to another negative thought. Oh, I'm a loser because I did this, and then another negative thought because of this. I also did this, and I'm just like such a like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, do I even have a purpose? Do I even have goals? See, automatic negative thoughts, short is ants. So you can actually do the opposite of these automatic negative thoughts, these negativity bias that your brain has. Do the opposite. I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. You find reasons to confirm that bias, and then your brain will naturally give yourself the identity of a person who loves himself for these reasons, making you more confident and more believing in yourself because you have the proof. I love myself for these reasons. And that's why I'm more confident because I can love myself for these reasons. So it's not just labeling yourself with this, you also need proof behind it. So, see ya.